Hey everybody, and welcome to the Mint 400 here just outside of Las Vegas, Nevada. Now today is Friday, it's the first day of racing here at the Mint, and our day is actually just wrapping up, but I want to give you guys a preview of what we did and some of the videos we have coming up on the channel. So first of all, what is the Mint 400? If you don't know, this is a massive off-road race, takes place outside of Las Vegas in Primm, Nevada. It's actually been running for 50 years, not continuously. It did stop running there for a number of years, but now the Mint is back. And guys, this event keeps getting bigger every single year. This year there was over 400 entries, so tons of people come out here and just run whatever they have. And that's again the beauty of off-road racing. You can spend tons of money on $1 million trophy truck, or you can buy a stock Razor, come out here and go racing, and that's what's really cool. So what are we doing here? Well, we are here at the Mint with Hall Racing and Chevrolet, and that's because Chevy teams with Hall Racing basically to gain access to this laboratory, because there's no better real-world lab than off-road racing. So we're out here actually looking at some of the parts that Hall Racing and Chevy are developing together, and they're developing for this truck right here. So this is the Silverado Trail Boss. This is just a stock Silverado Trail Boss. Nothing special about this one right here, but this is the truck that they're working on. So we actually got a chance to go off-road in this Trail Boss, in the stock truck, and then I had a chance to ride in the brand new Silverado race truck here at the Mint. So in an upcoming video, we're gonna compare them. I'll tell you basically what makes this truck any good, and then I'll tell you how it compares to that insane race truck. And let me let you guys in on a bit of a secret. That race truck is using a whole bunch of prototype parts. Chevy cannot confirm that they're coming to production, but let me just tell you, they're coming to production. It's fairly obvious that this entire program that Chevy has put together is, again, come out here to the Mint and off-road racing, develop a bunch of parts with Hall Racing, and then eventually put them on the Silverado. Now, I don't have a timeline for when that model will come, but I can almost guarantee you that it is coming. Now, we're here at the main pits at Mint 400, so I just wanted to walk down the pits with you guys, and we can just sort of see what we see. Of course, we have the Trail Boss. We have this beauty right here. So this is actually another Hall Racing vehicle. This is their H1. This is actually one of their support vehicles. So they bring this thing out to races, and it does everything. It pulls people out of the sand. It chases people with water. It brings them extra tires. It's a parts donor truck. Hall used to actually race Hummers. So every now and then when the main race truck would break, they would get in there with this thing and pull parts off of it. So this thing is super cool. Just take a look around the front. And it also helps that they actually just got this thing refinished, so it's got that cool red and black paint job, cool two-tone. Guys, the H1s are just so cool. They haven't lost any of that sort of cachet. This thing just has so much presence, and I absolutely love it. And if you want to learn more about it, we did a walk-around video on that thing too. So again, stay tuned to the channel, because you're going to get a real deep dive into that H1. But come on, let's keep on walking. So first, Paul's got their classic Colorado out here. But this is the one that's really cool. This is the ZR2 development truck, and basically when Chevy partnered with Hall, they came out here to off-road racing and they started running Colorados. Well, then they partnered with Multimatic, they got the DSSV shocks, and slowly but surely they built this truck up out here in the desert, and now they're selling it to the public, and that's the same thing they're doing with the Silverado, guys. It's super exciting, again, to see Chevy getting into this off-road space. And I did mention those Multimatic DSSVs. Those will be coming on the Silverado as well, and that's what I was running on the race truck today. That's what was suspending the race truck, is those DSSVs, and that's just incredible technology that helps these trucks be best of both worlds, helps them be decent on-road and then really impressive once you get off-road. The other thing which was cool is I had the chance to ride along with Chad Hall. Now, Chad is the son of legendary Baja racer Rod Hall, who sadly passed away last year. So I mean, Chad has been doing this his whole life, and it was really amazing to watch him, driving that truck, picking his line, how he goes about racing. So yeah, we're gonna have a much more in-depth interview with Chad Smith, not the drummer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Chad Hall. We're gonna have a much more in-depth interview with him too. So again, stay tuned to the channel, and come on, let's keep walking. If you haven't got this impression now, we've been busy out here, guys. We've been shooting non-stop video. And the other cool thing about the Mint, and you can see it right here, there's trucks everywhere. The coolest trucks are out here. Everybody's got a lift, everybody's got cool tires. you are just into trucks, into off-road, into any of this stuff, you gotta make it out here. So the other amazing thing too, just about off-road racing is, I mean, the track is all around us. So there are, you know, right now a lot of UTVs out there on the track, but they're constantly just running all the way around you. The infield is massive, so you have so much space here to move around and get to different areas. And then for spectators, I mean, here at the Mint, there are a bunch of different spectator zones. So you can take your truck and trailer out to a spectator zone, set up your little camp out there, have some drinks, and just watch the trucks blow by you. It's really, really a fun event. Actually, you guys can see this right now too. It's just getting dark. So this race started today around 2 o'clock, and some of the last entrants won't be finishing until close to midnight, maybe even later. So light covers are coming off, and the second half of this race is going to be totally in the dark. So like I mentioned, guys, it's the end of the day right now on the first day of racing here at the Mint, and that means that race teams are getting ready for tomorrow. Now today there was bikes, there was the youth class, and then a lot of the limited classes, so you know, the trucks that aren't just really, you know, crazy, but tomorrow all of the unlimited stuff will run, and that's like stuff right here. And you know what, these guys are working like crazy to get these trucks ready. A lot of guys actually will come out, the unlimited guys, they'll come out today, they'll run these races not really competitively, but they'll basically run it as a pre-run, because you can't actually come out and pre-run for the Mint. So a lot of guys will come out on the Friday today, they'll run the race today, again, not really pushing it too hard, just sort of taking their time, and then tomorrow they'll come out and really go all out. But yeah, these guys are hard at work here. Maybe we can get a closer shot and just kind of take a look at what they're doing. Guys, you can see there the technology on these trucks is just incredible. I mean, there's just so much stuff that goes into them. There's so much to know, and these guys who come out here and work on these trucks, not all of them are getting paid, not all of them have this as a full-time job. A lot of these guys are just volunteers, hobbyists, guys who love doing it and love the sport and just want to get out here and be involved in desert racing. And that's what's so cool about this too, is, you know, desert racing really is a community of people. It's a tight-knit community, and although of course we are racing, when you're out there you got to help people out. So that's really sort of the camaraderie that comes with desert racing. Oh, there goes the Colorado ZR2 right there, Hall Racing. Maybe we'll start heading back to the pit down there and see if we can hook up with them. So that's the ZR2 again that they first developed before this Colorado, and sorry, that's the ZR2. Guys, I was in that race truck and my adrenaline was pumping, and I'm coming down. Maybe you can feel this, but I'm being super honest with you guys right now. Like, I am totally worn out. Getting out of an insane race truck like that and just going like crazy for that long, it wears you out. It really, really does. You know, let's cut back in right here. But so what I was trying to say before I mixed up all those names, that was the ZR2, which was developed before the Silverado that they're working on now. But that truck, it basically is the blueprint for what they're doing. They came out here, they developed all the parts for it, and then it went to production. And when we were out there in the Silverado, it was actually cool. The ZR2 passed us when we were pitting, and then we actually ended up catching up to them. Chad was really running that Silverado hard, so we caught up to the ZR2, and then out on track, we had the two Hall Racing Chevys basically side by side for a number of miles. It was really, really cool out there. Now, when I was out there, we had GoPros running, and I tried to shoot as much footage as I can. So we will have a whole bunch of onboard footage, and once again, I'm gonna tease you. You have to come back to the channel for that video as well. We have tons of videos coming, guys, from here at the Mint, and I've just been loving my time out here. The weather has been gorgeous out here. It was a nice sunny day, and of course, you know, who doesn't like coming to Las Vegas and spending a couple of days? Okay, let's keep on walking down. And you can take a quick look at this Monster Energy truck, because that thing's badass too. And again, that's the cool thing about these events, is honestly, it's not just about the race trucks, it's about the support trucks. It's about all the other amazing vehicles that you see down here. Like that H1 support truck I told you about earlier. Yeah, everywhere you look, there's just some new cool truck on a bigger tire than you saw before. So guys, that's it for our little walk around here of the main pit at the Mint 400. I know I've said this a bunch of times, I'm gonna say it again. Come back to the channel because we have a ton of stuff coming. We have walk around on a really cool Jeep, we have a walk around on that great Hummer, and then we have a full length video showing you all of the development that went into that Hall Racing Silverado. So guys, that's it for this one. Go below, leave a comment, hit like, hit subscribe, and then come back to the channel for the latest news, views, and real world reviews. See ya.